Ew, I'm disgusting. I can't go back home till my name is known. No, I can't go. Yeah. That song's stuck in my head. $424 subscribers. That's crazy. Kawaii vibes. Hi, Sarah. Sewa? Sewa. Okay, babe. Relax. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's that song from that one movie? Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I streamed this morning, but I didn't stream for that long because, like, because I had to do stuff today, and then when I got home, I was gonna stream at, like, 12, but I was like, heck no, I'm tired. But besides that, like, I've been doing pretty freaking good. But yeah. But I'm gonna wait till, like, more people come in the chat till I can tell the story of what happened this morning. Because that was crazy. Ew, babe. Come on, we got this. Get in the game. Hey, what's up? Hello, Unruly. Welcome to my stream. I got my diploma today. I was supposed to get it this summer after school ended, but I forgot to turn in my Chromebook on time. So I waited till I had to wait all summer until they came back to school or whatever to pick up my diploma. But I'm actually excited to have it because now I don't have to worry about nothing at all. Should I just get into the story about what happened to this morning? What happened this morning? Might as well, because once we get in a game, my boyfriend's gonna be like, babe, we're getting shit on. And he's gonna yell at me for talking too much. Ooh, I see you. I remember you this time. I remember you. But, so basically what happened was, so every night, my uncle, I told this story this morning, but it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, so, but every night, my uncle drinks at least a 12-pack of beer, and sometimes it's like a lot more than that. But so last night he was drinking all night, and my entire house smelled like weed all night because he had weed laying out, and he's just messy. And so at like 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, he took this chocolate that he got from some shady guy apparently, and they told him that it had mushrooms in it. So he said that he was going to take it, and he did. And so everything was all fine and everything. And then around 7 o'clock in the morning, he started to flip out. He went into my living room, and he was telling my nana, like, he was like, you're mean, like, telling my nana stuff. And then And then freaking, what's it called? He was telling my nana stuff, and my nana was like, I don't want to have to put up with this, because every time that something, like, he's drunk or whatever, my nana has to put up with him. And I don't know why she does it. Like, I would have kicked him out already, but I don't know. But so he was like telling my grandpa, like, he didn't want him to go to work, and then he was like yelling at everybody. He was like, get me water, get me this, get me that. And so, sorry, I'm trying not to get mad. What's it called? But he was like, give me this, give me that, and like flipping out. And he called an ambulance. And when they showed up, the high was starting to come down. So like 10-20 minutes after, his high started to come down. So he told my nana to go outside and to tell the ambulance that they didn't need to come inside, and that he didn't need to go anywhere. Like, this made me so mad, let me tell you. Not only did he waste the ambulance time, but like, he's not a child. Like, he can take care of himself. Like, that's so irritating. Like, literally, when I would drink, when I would smoke, when I was like on shrooms, I did not have anybody taking care of me at all. Not one person was there to take care of me. But him, when he's on something like that, he expects the entire world to stop and take care of him. Like, no, you're a grown man, you're 36 years old. If you decided that you wanted to take mushrooms, then you better put up with it. Because that's so stupid. Like literally, I've passed out in my bathroom multiple times before, and ain't nobody take care of me. I get up. Oh shoot. My uncle was on shrooms this morning, and so what's it called? So he was like flipping out, and what's it called? My nana, she was like getting him water. Hi, Subi. Hi, Goated. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm lagging. I can't. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, my uncle was on shrooms, and he was, like, flipping out, and it was funny because he was, like, telling everybody, he was like, I was laced. Like, it might have had acid in it, but he was not laced with, like, fentanyl or anything, you know? Like, it was like regular shrooms, because everything he was saying sounded like regular shrooms or acid. Like, he was like, oh, I was seeing colors, I was seeing this, I was seeing that, and I was like, dude, that's the normal side effects of shrooms. Like, if you couldn't handle it, why would you take it? And he was like lying. He was like saying, oh, I've taken them before. It was only 1 gram. 1 gram. So if you've taken it before, then why would you flip out? And even if it was like acid, it's 1 gram. Like, that's not gonna do like a lot to you. Like, that was just, I don't know. Like, and then the time that I had took shrooms, I took 2 grams. Not 1, 2 grams. So that's why I'm like, take care of yourself, dude. Like, go to your room, open your shades if you're scared of the dark, turn off your TV, so like nothing's scaring you, and like, chill, like, relax. You didn't have to freaking call the ambulance and call the police and shit, like, wasting everybody's time. And he didn't even want to go out there to talk to them. He sent my nana out there, and he was like, oh yeah, tell him that I'm fine and I don't need to go and this and that. So why did you call them? Like, that don't make sense to me. But it was hecka funny, because I was just sitting there listening to everything that was happening in my room, and it was hecka funny. He was like tripping, hella tripping. It was funny. And I was like, hey, what a, like, to be honest, what a pussy. Like, because like I said, I've taken shrooms before. I took 2 grams and I could handle it, you know? And literally, people take like 16 tabs of acid and stuff. Like, that's crazy. Then you could trip out, and then you can go call the police, you know? But like, 1 gram, come on. 1 gram. When you're on shroom, it's like you're in another dimension or world. Things get wild. Okay, but he knows that. He said that he took shrooms before. Like, if you took shrooms before, then why would you, like, you should know how to take care of yourself, you know? Like, you should know how to take care of yourself, period. I think that's just so crazy, but I was mad because he got me up, or he got everybody up hella early when, like, I was trying to sleep. I had to get up at, like, 8 or 9 so that I could stream. And then that way I would have time to stream for a couple hours before, I had to get up and go to my school to pick up my diploma. And so I was irritated. I was very irritated. And the fact that afterwards everybody was like laughing with him and like joking around and this and that. Like, he gets away with so much shit and it irritates me. Like, he literally got drunk one time at 6 o'clock in the morning and started a fight with my dad and didn't get in trouble for it. Like, they told him, oh, you need to cut back on drinking. But did he? No. He still drinks every single night. Like, and they let him disrespect his house like that. Because last night, when I went out to my kitchen, there was weed all over my kitchen table. And I don't know if you guys know, but I am recovering from smoking weed. And literally the smell gets to me. Like when I smell it, it's like, that's all I can think about, you know? Like, and I don't know, it's just hard for me. And so they let him disrespect their house, like putting weed everywhere and all that, and letting the entire house smell like weed all night. But yet when I was smoking weed, they were telling me shit. Like, I don't know, it's just so irritating. Extremely irritating. But yeah, that's what happened this morning. I already did. How are you feeling though besides that? I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I'm feeling great. I just had 10 people on my stream, so I appreciate that. And I mean, besides, like, I'm a little like flustered. Okay, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm like flustered, like a little bit like hot, but besides that, like, I'm good. But yeah, it was just a weird, crazy day, like, and I just got sniped by a sniper's nest. But yeah. I think I'm doing pretty good on headshots though, because last game I had hella headshots. Like, I'm gonna check after this, but I just remember there being hella headshots. Oh. But it's funny because everybody was babying him. They were all babying him. They were like, oh, what do you need? Let me get you this. Let me get you that. Let me wipe your ass for you. I swear. And, like, it didn't even last, like, 30 minutes. Like, that's literally all it lasted, was, like, 30 minutes. And then afterwards, he was, like, talking about it. He was like, all I could see was green, all I could see was green, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Like, of course, like, it's fucking mushrooms, you idiot. What are you talking about? Oh. Sorry, I was eating a Milky Way. I need a gun. No, yeah, I keep lagging too. Well, glad to hear you're not feeling really sick at the moment. Yeah, last night it was really bad. Like, I don't even really want to get into it. But I'm feeling a lot better today. I mean, I did have coffee earlier, so, like, my stomach doesn't feel the greatest. But besides that, I mean, I'm feeling great. I was like, I need some coffee. I need an espresso shot before I stream for that energy, you know? I'm trash. Did you graduate high school yet? I graduated last wait, I want to say last year, but I don't think that's how you say it. I think it's last school year or something, or this past school year, you know, in like, I think in like May, somewhere around there. But yeah, and today I picked up my diploma, so I'm happy now. I have my diploma and have something to show for all my hard work every day that I had to get up and go to that bullshit ass school. See those bullshit ass people who are like, oh my gosh, you have to go to school, you have to be nice to people. I don't have to do nothing. But yeah, I'm kind of happy, kind of content. Ew, how do you get headshots like that? I can't. What do you plan to do for your life? Well, for now, I plan to stream constantly. I plan to keep working at my job, which is at a pizza place, but that's only for now. But I only plan to do that for a little while until I have enough money, and until like my YouTube channel is at like 4,000 watch hours, which hopefully that happens soon, because I mean, I'm doing good, I guess. Or you are happy with what you have? I'm pretty happy with what I have. Wait, was it the cafeteria food or people that made it bullshit? Honestly, people would always talk shit and they would always be like, oh, I hate cafeteria food, I never eat lunch. I'm like, girl, I will go to lunch every single day. I will eat whatever the fuck they give me. I don't care. Like, I liked school food. But it was mostly the people. Like, there was a bunch of weird teachers. Like, the teachers were just weird, and that's good to hear. But like, yeah, the teachers were just weird, and then the people who were supposed to be like my friends or like students, you know, they were the weirdest. Like, let me tell you, there's West and East Campus. I went to West Campus, and that's the ghetto side. Like, it's not great. But, what's it called? It was just like, my first year, it was okay, because I had my big sister there with me, and we used to be best friends at the time. But then she had graduated high school and like forgot that I even existed. So, so then I had to like go through the rest of high school by myself, and that was kind of hard. But my second year of high school, that's when COVID hit. Halfway through, COVID hit. So, was it my second year or was it my third year? I think it was my second year. But that's when COVID hit, and like halfway through the semester. So I had pretty good grades in the halfway mark. I had like A's, B's, and like C's. I think I only had one C. And so basically what they did, they sent us all home, and then for the rest of the semester, like, we didn't have to do nothing. They didn't give us homework, they didn't give us anything. They were just like, okay, just go home and we'll give you the grades that you already have. So like, if you had A, B's, or C's or whatever, then you would pass. So basically everybody passed that year. And then my third year of high school, all year it was virtual learning or whatever. So it was like online. I recently graduated with 26 credits and a 3.3 GPA. That's really good. I don't think mine was that good, but mine was okay. But yeah, anyways, my third year of high school, it was like all year we were doing like virtual learning, and then the next year they were like, oh, you guys can come back to school now. And I was like, I don't want to. Like, I tried to for the first semester, but it was like, I don't want to. Like, it was just the people, it was just everything that I hated. Like, absolutely hated. And so, like, halfway through the year, I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm not doing it no more. So Yeah. So, I stopped going to school, and then I switched to online school and finished out my year that way. Because I was like, I had to go through a year and a half of virtual learning. Like, I'm not going back to regular school. Like, you guys did this to me. You guys made me antisocial, so, like, I'm not going back. And it was, like, the people, too, like, I used to have a friend that I thought was my friend, you know? And she just turned on me hella quick. And I was like, alright, cool. And then she was talking shit. So I was like, okay, cool, she's gonna get beat up. Like, I don't care. Like, I took off my fake nails and everything. I was like, I'm not doing it. You're gonna get beat up because you wanna talk shit and, like, lie on me, you know? So, she stopped showing up to school. And honestly, I didn't really care. Like, I didn't care. I'm trying to go to military, do combat medic or doctor, surgeon, infantry, or sniper, or SEAL, Navy, Marine, or helicopter pilot, or computers, or vehicle maintenance. That's the highest you can have for my grade right now. That actually sounds really cool, like military stuff, you know, because my aunt, she went to the Navy, and then her boyfriend went to the Navy, and my oldest sister, her entire high school career, she wanted to go to the Navy or like to the Army or whatever, something like that. But she didn't end up going because she met her girlfriend at the time, or her ex-girlfriend now. But she met her, and they started smoking weed every day. And my sister didn't leave that house like ever unless she came to see us. And I don't know, it was just a lot. I finally got my camo. I only have 25 more headshots to go. But, what's it called? So she just gave up on the dream of going to the military. But she said that she was gonna go. Like, recently she said she was gonna go. But I don't think she is. And, I guess now she's doing, like, photography or something. I don't know. But I was like, cool, I guess. Like, make something with your life. At least you're not, like how me and the rest of us are, you know? Like, you're actually gonna do something with your life. I mean, I'm kind of doing something with my life, but it's not like the greatest stuff, you know? That sounds really cool. Will be very supportive career, much respect. Then I'm trying to modify cars or customize or do details and become a mechanic, barber, or hairstylist, doctor, vet, or fashion designer or entrepreneur. I think that's how you say that. In high school, I wanted to be a vet. Like, my first couple years of high school, I was in agriculture, and I wanted to be a veterinarian. But I was like, I actually, like, did all the work for it. And then I was like, no, cause then I have to go through years and years of, like, schooling and everything for it. I would have to go through years of training and, like, school for it. And I was like, no, because even though it would benefit me in the long run, like, I don't want to waste my years on that, you know? Like, I don't know. Welding, AI, robotics. I was gonna take welding in high school, but I think I switched my classes. I took pottery, I took mechanics, and that was pretty chill. Yeah, pretty much that's what it was. Are you kidding me? But yeah, a barber or hairstylist, that sounds pretty good. They make hella money, let me tell you. I have a coworker, she doesn't even have to be working where I work, but she, she doesn't even have to be working there because she makes enough money as a hairstylist. Like, she dyes hair, she, like, does all the hair stuff, you know? F in the chat, for real. But she said that the amount she makes for her paycheck, she makes that in one night. which that's pretty good. Like, that's over 1,000 in a week. Like, that's probably like 2,000 in a week or something like that. But she doesn't even have to be working there, but she said that it gives her something to do. So I mean, I guess like that's like cool, I guess. But yeah, my tummy hurts. What time is it? Truck driver. My brother got his CDL or AOL. You can make 300K per year, and then the truck semi he wants is an automatic switch A or B. That's cool. Server's annoying for real. They're annoying. Should I switch over to Fortnite? When they cost up. Huh? Okay. Yeah, to be honest, like, but I mean, if you're willing to work for that, then go for it. Like, if you're willing to lose hours of sleep and like you actually want to do it, then go for it. Like, don't let anybody stop you. My cousin is a truck driver, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it's like, I look at other people, you know, like at the stuff that they're doing, and I'm like, to be honest, I'm not doing too bad. Like, I have a lot of people in my family, like my entire family, we were like at one point at least in our lives, we're all like drug addicts, you know. So like my mom, my dad, my nana, my uncle, me, my cousin, or three of my cousins, my stepsister, 3 of my sisters. I mean, 2 of my sisters technically, but yeah, so we were all like, you know, not going the best path. But at least now, I don't know about everybody else, at least now I'm doing something. Like, I quit doing all of that, you know, and I'm trying to like do things, I guess. But like, I look at the people who are still doing those things and think that they're cool because they do that, and I think it's funny. I think it's hella funny because they think that they're gonna get somewhere in life doing that. I saw a video of Andrew Tate. I know this is a touchy subject because like not everybody likes him and like this and that, whatever. I don't necessarily like him, but like I'm not gonna sit here and like, you know, trash talk him and everything, because I mean, maybe a little bit, but he was saying like he doesn't like weed or whatever, like he does not like it at all or whatever, because it makes people lazy. And then he used another word with an L in it, but I don't remember what it was. But he was like, it makes people lazy. Like, why would you want to do something? Like, we're already naturally lazy. We're already naturally lazy, and why would you do something that amplifies that, you know? And so that's why I was like, facts. Like, I was not this lazy until I started, like, smoking weed, drinking, and all that, you know? So that's why I'm glad I quit. Like, at least now I can somewhat do things. I do pottery and ceramics. I made a cup that has angels on it, aw, with white wings, and says, blessed and humble, and live life on the handle, with little roses, aw. That's cute. I made a ceramic mug one time for my nana and my grandpa. It was a ceramic mug that it was like blue, and it said like LA on it because they like the Dodgers. I know, not everybody likes the Dodgers, you don't have to. But I made that, and then I made a little ceramic turtle, but I don't think I did it right because it ended up breaking. I did a ceramic turtle, and then I did a little egg. But what's it called? Yeah, like I look at my cousins And like one of my cousins, I'm so proud of her because she was in an abusive relationship for years. So once she got out, she was out. She was like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not letting anybody disrespect me anymore. And she hasn't. Like, she's doing so good now. And I'm so proud of her because that's hard to do. Like, my mom was in an abusive relationship for the longest time, and she didn't get out till a couple, like, not too long ago. So, like, I'm really proud of the people who can, like, get out of those things. But other people, not so much. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna say their names because I don't care. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna say their names because I don't care. So, what the freak? I'm so lost. So, I don't care. You can come for me if you want to come for me. I don't care. I hope they're listening to this. But, okay, so I have this cousin named Angie, and her name's Angeline, but we call her Angie. And we used to be, like, we weren't, like, the bestest of friends, but we definitely weren't, like, enemies, you know? Like, like, we would enjoy hanging out together and everything. Like, it was cool. And when we were younger, like, she used to be, like, skinny and everything, like, I mean, not skinny, but she was, like, skinny. Like, she didn't have anything wrong with her, and she would always tell us, like, oh, I'm fat, and this and that, and blah, 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 and we're like, no, you're literally not. Like, don't say that, because you're literally not. And, what's it called? And then she started getting more heavily into weed or whatever, and, then she babe, shut up! God. Anyways, thanks. Anyways, what's it called? Then she started smoking weed like every single day, thinking that she was cool and everything. So she actually did start to gain weight, and she was like, getting DoorDash all the time. She would just sit in her room, play video games, eat McDonald's, and this and that. And like, I'm not hating because I would do that for the longest time, but it's like you can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm fat, I'm this and that, and like, I don't know, she would just act a certain way. And then recently, me and my sister, we invited her over, and, oh my god, what's it called? Recently we invited her over to, like, hang out or whatever, and she was sitting on my bed, we were talking, and I was like, oh, and I had money at the time, so I was like, oh, do you want anything from DoorDash? Because I was going to order snacks from, like, 7-Eleven. And she was like, right now? Like, it's early, or, like, or we just got here, or something like that. And I'm like, okay, never mind. Like, I was going to spend money on you and, like, try and make, like, this a good experience, but I guess not. Like, okay. And so, after that, I was, like, upset with her, but I wasn't, like, not talking to her or nothing, you know? But then on my birthday, she didn't message me until it was 9 p.m. after they did the cake. I was about to go to sleep, and then she messaged me, and she was like, happy birthday, I would have came over with Cheryl, but happy birthday anyways, and this and that. And I'm like, you're fake, because she lives with her Aunt Cheryl, or her Nana Cheryl, whatever, because that's her grandma technically, it's my aunt, I don't know. But she lives with her, and Cheryl had came over with my mom, my grandma, and my little sister, and she could have came over, but she didn't, because she didn't want to. And it was like, that's hella fake, because on my stepsister's birthday, the first thing my cousin did in the morning was message, or post on Snapchat being like, happy birthday Felicity, happy birthday Fish, love you so much, and this and that, and blah blah blah. Like, okay, like, you could do that for her, but not for me. Like, that's why I was like, you know what, I'm done, I'm not doing it anymore. Like, I'm not gonna sit there, be her friend, and like help her out or whatever, and like try and talk to her. My whole life I have damn, I hope you recovery and you receive blessings and have angels watching over you. I thought my life was crazy. No, I mean, it might be a little bit crazy, but like I've been through shit my entire life. I'm sure everybody has, but what's it called? Anyways, so, so, what's it called? So that girl Felicity, right? I mentioned her name. We used to be best friends, like literally best friends, like back in the day. But she's a traitor. She wanted to try and expose my sister for being pregnant and this and that when she had her own pregnancy scare and didn't want her mom to find out, but yet she tried to go and tell her mom that my sister was pregnant so that her mom could talk shit and so that her mom could tell my mom. And it was just so irritating. So I was like, I'm not what's it called? The way I think, if you're toxic, if I think you're toxic, I will not talk to you ever again. We could sit there and have a conversation and be cordial or whatever, but I'm not gonna sit there and have a conversation with, like, a good conversation with you, tell you everything about my life, because that's fake, and I don't like being fake, and so, what's it called? And I don't like fake people, like, but what's it called? But what's it called? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my step sister is dating my cousin. Think about that. Think about that. Okay, my cousin on my mom's side, she's dating, and my stepsister, or technically she's not even my stepsister. Technically, she's not even my stepsister because my mom and her dad aren't together anymore. But it's still like we grew up together and everything. Like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of hillbilly shit. And they're still together to this day. And I feel so bad for my cousin because he has a disability and he will get money for that disability. And he even started working a job and like he was doing really good. And she would just be like, buy me this, buy me that, I want this, I want that. And because she has a nicotine addiction, she would be like, I want a puff bar, I want this, and I want that. And he would get it for her. And I'm like, dude, that's not what love is. Like, I get it, you think that you love her or whatever, but that's not what love is. Like, I'm sure you could find somebody way better in life that would treat you so much better than that and would spend money on you too. Like, for real. But they're fake. So Angie, David not so much, but Angie, Felicity, fake. Who else? Technically my dad, my nana, my uncle. My grandpa's not fake because he's like straight up about everything. There's like just hella fake people. So that's why I'm like, I don't fuck with anybody. Hi Mons, welcome to the stream. I don't really fuck with anybody besides my mom, my oldest sister, my two little sisters, my boyfriend, and like y'all in the chat, you know, cause like I know if like I did something, you guys would be real with me and like tell me like, yo, that's not cool, you know, like for real. Did you like my story of my high school being like flooded? Yes, I liked it. I thought that was funny because we had stuff like that going on at my school too. Like, our bathrooms were always locked, and, like, they never had, like, it was real, like, just fucked up. I think I'm gonna play one more game, and then I'm gonna end stream, and then I might stream Fortnite in a bit, maybe. I'm thinking about it, kinda. Either that, or I'm gonna end stream and take a nap, or watch movies. But yeah. Yeah, literally they would close the bathroom for like months, and it was all because people would smoke in the bathrooms. But honestly, it was the school's fault. Man, I just came late. It's okay. I'll probably play like one or two more games. But what's it called? They would always close our bathrooms, but it was their own fault. Huh? Who? Baby, you made me think like, oh my god, somebody's mom is dying. Don't do that. Somebody's running around with a knife. But please don't let drugs or shrooms ruin your life or let negative people draw you in. Be true to yourself and work towards blessings. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm doing pretty great with, I shot his body. It's okay. I'm doing pretty good with, like, not smoking weed. But I know that there's other things that I could work on. But in all good time. All in good time. Or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna focus on getting headshots too. That wasn't a headshot? Are you kidding? But I'm actually proud of myself because I literally, I did that for years, like literally like 5 years. I did that for like 5 years, and like quitting was like one of the hardest things. But babe, shut up. It's not always us. Like, you talk the most shit, I swear. Baby, you know what? You are fake sometimes. You're lucky I haven't cut you out of my life. Like, I'm just saying, you're fake sometimes. Like, sometimes, oh, you want to know how? Okay, I'll tell you how. Like, when you be like, oh, I fell asleep, but I'll be like, oh, did you fall asleep? And you'll be like, no, I was doing this, or no, I was doing that. And you're lying. You're literally lying because you're literally asleep. I heard you snoring. That's fake. No, that's fake. And I don't like when you lie to me. Like, you don't have to lie. You just tell me the truth and I'll be less mad. What the heck? Extreme heat is straining the state energy grid. Power interruptions may occur unless you take action. Turn off or reduce non-essential power if health allows. Now until 9 p.m. So I'm gonna end my stream soon. What's it called? Like, I'm gonna play like this last game and then I'm gonna end my stream because apparently we're not supposed to have like utilities on that we don't need or something. I don't know. And I'm not trying to get fined because they will fine us, for real. They will fine us. Do you have Snapchat? Yes, my Snapchat is in the description. If not, then I'll put it in the chat after I'm lagging. Oh, that's interesting. Literally in the valley, we get up to 100 and like something, like 100 and 12 or 110. I'll help out right now. Give me like 10 minutes. My dog loves you, Dad.
You got diploma, man.
Yeah. Desiree was telling me, she was like, man, I wish I would have gotten mine. But she still, I think she still passed or something.
She would.
I appreciate that. I'll add me on Snapchat and I'll add you back in a bit. Yeah, I barely made it through high school, but I made it. Grandpa's home? He's not gonna say nothing. Nana was like, oh yeah, cause I was telling her, make excuses for him. But I was telling her, when he was on that, he was saying like, oh, I was seeing green, I was seeing this, I was seeing that. I was like, okay, that's the normal side effects of shrooms. And she was like, she was like, oh, well, he said that he's taken shrooms before and that it's never been like that. And I was like, well, it was probably acid. He probably said it was shrooms, but it was probably acid. Like,
No, but shrooms is that acidic,
yeah,
it's stronger.
exactly. And that's why I'm like, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what you were getting into. Yeah.
Hey, Dad, look what your, your granddad diploma.
Oh, you got your diploma, mija?
Yeah.
Did you go get it or did they send it to you?
I went to go get it. I had to turn in my Chromebook first, and so, yeah.
Now you'll graduate just like me.
Yeah.
That's my
Just
dad,
like me, mija.
What?
It's my last name on it, buddy. Okay.
I think Desiree said that she was going to change her last name.
Yeah, I'm glad when my kids got it like that.
I sent that report like 3 weeks ago, and they said they got it, but it was incorrect and about Haley. So I gotta redo it and send her check stubs.
Yeah.
That way they know that she's getting less.
Yeah.
That way she'll get more food
Yeah.
stamps. So
My
I gotta fill that out tonight.
my baby.
Well, yeah, I'll sign it. I'll sign it whenever you want. I'm gonna get some mushrooms tonight. I mean, I'm gonna sign it tonight. Don't call the ambulance on me. Don't call.
I thought that was so childish. Though he calls the ambulance and then he has Nana go out there and tell him, "No, it's okay."
What do you say? Oh, I said you see ambulance.
He was like, "I think I've been laced," and then he gave our address, and then they were like they were telling him like they're not gonna do anything besides give him an IV with basically water in it to keep him hydrated. Like that's it. And literally, it didn't last. It only lasted like about 30 minutes. So if he would have chilled, opened his curtain so it wasn't so dark, turned off his TV so that blue light wasn't coming through, so that he wouldn't be tripping and seeing green, then he would have been fine. Like, when I walked past his room was dark. He had his TV on a blue screen. Like, that's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
Like, you already see colors, and that just amplifies it.